Alright, Tutakus community, it's me, Maxzilla, and I have decided to take it upon myself to make a review series on the Godzilla franchise. I semi-started it with -1, not really thinking about completing it, but here we are. I'm going to be reviewing the first ever Godzilla movie from 1954, you know? Like, might as well, since I believe we passed Godzilla's 70th anniversary, maybe 75th. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Um. So yeah. I decided to take it upon myself to review every single Godzilla movie, every all 37 of them within the span of 37 videos. I decided you know, just to do it for shits, but it don't matter. You'll figure out my motives at some point to make this video. So, where do I start? Where do I start about talking my love for this original 55 movie? Or 54, I'm not fucking smart enough. Oh crap, we're gonna get demonetized. So, not gonna lie, 1954 movie, heavily, heavily inspired by the Hiroshima and Nagasaki events. As it should, because, it's a fucking it's a Japanese movie made to embody the horrors of nuclear warfare. So says the wiki on Wikizilla. Yeah, I get most of my information on Wikizilla. The themes in the movie, like, just all around the themes in the movie, like the soundtrack, like, it's all really good. Like anything like you can think of, like any like epic song that it's made, like is probably comes from a Godzilla movie, you know? Um, I mean, it's really good. Gojira is a really fun, action-packed movie. Well, not action-packed because it's from 1954. Um, was so Godzilla 1954 was written and uh, directed and co-written by Teko Murata, and story goes is well, how it was conceived technically was by a failed Indonesian Japanese movie known as shit, what was it? The Beast from 20,000 Miles Under the Sea, which was heavily inspired by The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms or something like that. I don't know. I forgot the name, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, uh, Crap. I usually do these without a script, so that's why I'm kind of hesitant. It's like a podcast, I think. Being released on October 27th, 54, and it came to the States in April 27, 1956. Otherwise known as Gigantus. I don't know how the hell we came up with Gigantus for Godzilla. But originally they only envisioned it as just one movie, you know. But due to its massive success, and I mean massive success, they had to make another one quickly, otherwise known in America as Gigantus. Yeah, Gigantus. Known in Japan, it was called Godzilla Raids Again, which I will review at a different date. Um, which Godzilla Raids Again also sparked one of the best analog horrors that you've ever seen. It was made so how it goes, shit. One evening on Friday, August 13th, 1954, the Japanese fighter Iko Mura is suddenly consumed by a white-hot flash of light from the water near Odo Island. It sinks. The involvement with the Coast Guard southern ships Southern Seas Shipping sends a rescue boat out to try and find where the incident was. Yeah, the boat meets the same fate that was sent out to go help people. A helicopter carrying investigative reporters arrives on Odo Island, and the locals there have this tale of a giant beast that appears every so often. Of course, that giant beast being Gojira, you know, because can't be a Godzilla movie without a Godzilla, you know. So later in the movie, after Godzilla destroys a fucking small town, Godzilla finally makes his debut in a puppet, which I will show you what it looked like. Yeah, could have seen better days. Oh, that's hilarious. Uh, the JMSDF or whatever is immediately sent out using depth charges to attempt to kill Godzilla. They believe it to be dead for a while. Godzilla is not dead, because it takes a lot of shit to kill Godzilla, you know? Godzilla, after being claimed dead, appears out of nowhere in Tokyo Bay to destroy Tokyo, as he always does. In every Godzilla, well, not every Godzilla, minus the American ones. And yes, unfortunately, I will be doing the '98 one. This scientist later finds a way to kill Godzilla by the oxygen destroyer. This scientist, most doubtably known as Dr. Serizawa. So what he does is he holds off on trying to kill Godzilla by never telling anyone that he has a way to kill Godzilla. Next morning after Godzilla's attacks, the city is in absolute ruins. Hospitals are overrun with victims, and many are exposed to heavy doses of radiation. Another scientist, Emiko, sees many victims of Godzilla's attack while volunteering at an emergency shelter. She takes Oganata aside and tells him of Serizawa's dark secret and hoped that together they can convince Serizawa to kill Godzilla with his weapon. The two ask Serizawa for permission to use the oxygen destroyer against Gojira. Serizawa says no and flips him off, metaphorically, and runs away. Some extra shit that is really not as important as it should. Godzilla shows up again, and he destroys Tokyo again, leaving more radiation, because that's what Godzilla does, I guess. Godzilla, of course, ends up flipping a literal bridge. I wish I was kidding. He does end up flipping a bridge. I mean, what can you expect from a guy in a rubber suit roaming around, you know? So Serizawa, finally, after 2 attacks from Godzilla leaving his city in ruins, he decides to finally use the oxygen destroyer. But he has one caveat, that the secret of the oxygen destroyer dies with him. So he burns all his research notes and and finally agrees to kill Godzilla. He decides to drag himself and some other people under the water with him where Godzilla is resting, you know, because Godzilla apparently needs to rest. I guess. I don't know, he's a nuclear lizard. So after they go deep underwater exploring. Um, he finally uses Dr. Seuss finally uses the Iceland Destroyer to kill Godzilla, leaving nothing behind. Literally nothing. Not even a skeleton. Just nothing. Just just air. Well, not air because they're underwater. So Dr. Serizawa is dead. Yes, he is dead. He is dead. Motherfucker! Spotify ad. Ew. Anyways, overall rating on the movie, I would have to say it is a solid 10 out of 10. That's also because I glazed the shit out of Godzilla. But I'm literally called Maxzilla for a reason. Like, the glaze for Godzilla is wild. I literally freak out every time I go try to get Godzilla. Even look at one of the past live streams. I literally, I literally just felt like a god as Godzilla. But I'm getting off topic. So, yeah, original Gojira, 1955, 54. Fuck, shit, I keep on forgetting the movie. God damn it. Yeah, it's 100%, 100%, 100% good movie. Yes, it is a little dated, and it is in black and white because it was filmed. It was filmed in 1954. But yeah, it's a good way to convince people not to use nukes and shit, because it's just Godzilla. Godzilla is a nuclear madhouse. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today. You know, yeah, that's all I got for today. Just know that I do plan on doing every single Godzilla movie, except for -1. Hell, even the anime trilogy I plan on doing. Alright, well, next review will be Godzilla Raids again, because, it's in order. Alright, sayonara, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video.